Okay. So welcome to team training. I will start saying the date just so we know what it is. Today is the 3rd of November, and we are in the very first month of the GIFT project. And the GIFT project is basically doing what we are doing now, but doing it for the next 90 days, full out, massive action, because whatever you do in 90 days will determine the rest of your year. So what does that look like? That looks like, let's say hypothetically, you just go full on with the high five, you know, the high five, and I'll show you that tonight. You're sharing, you're reaching out, connecting with people, you're going to the events, inviting people to the events, you'll follow up when people message you, when they like your posts or they comment on your post. That's how I was reached. I just liked a post of Tracy's, and she just goes, "Thanks for liking my post. What did you like about it?" Just from that. So imagine if you do that to everyone that likes your posts or that comments on your posts. So that's follow up and also customer care. All right. Now, if you did that full on for 90 days, for the next 9 months, you'll just be maintaining your business. All right. And that's what this is all about, the 90-day project, for those that are on board the 90-day project. So what I want to talk to you about is Christmas is coming up. We've got Christmas next month, guys, and I want to share this with you because it came up for me. And it helps us put things into perspective. Our business is monthly. We run this business monthly. So whatever we do in this month will determine what happens next month. And, you know, whoever we share with, however many people we want to help, and we want to help with their wellness and their health and their income, that will show up next month. And I can vouch for that. I had a bit of a month where I was just like, oh man, you know, and it showed up the following month. And so Christmas is coming up. So what does that mean? I'm going to show you, for those of you, let me just see. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's on, but if you're just new into this, it's really what it is. It's just following the system. And so I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen. And, what do we do? Desktop. Share screen. I've never done this before, so hopefully it goes all right. Can you see my screen? Oh, okay. We're in Team I Am here, right? Now this here, I just refreshed it. This here is what is called, can you see this, guys? It's what is called the pinned post. You guys, I think you can, but this is the post that always stays up at the top. The pinned post is where the success system is, right? So if you were to click on that there, and this is what I want you to know, when you bring in your team, this there is where you go to start off. It has everything you need to start off strong. All right. If you're not muted, can you just mute yourself, please? Yeah. So this is all you need to know to start off strong. It has getting off to a great start, where the starter guide is, where the manual is, and what I've actually done here. What I've actually done is I've actually printed this out, because these little boxes here, you can write down when you've watched it and the things that stood out for you. And I'll show you why later. Anyway, new teamies, you come here. Adam uses the game plan chat to get teamies started. Click on that. And all that means, guys, is you just watch one a day. Just watch one a day. And you don't, even if you've been in this business 5 months, 10 months, 12 months, going back to these will really help you to really get to know your business. There's 3 keys to being successful, and it shows you how to build your belief in the business and the industry and in yourself. And it's this here, especially Anthony Robbins here, that is a powerful recording to watch. Starting out as a VF, okay, how to get your first investment back. The high 5 system, that is very powerful. This is a system, the high 5 system to success. Here, you've got here where you can get your pictures. I wonder if we should try that. Let me see. I wonder if we can click on it. No, we can't. Never mind. Doesn't matter. That's where you get your photos to share, the compensation plan, what to do when someone shows interest in my Facebook post, what to do, how to call someone. You know what? It's just all in here, guys. Welcome to DVF. It shows you how to get to SDVF. It shows you how to get to SC and customer care. Then when you're in SDVF, it shows you how to qualify. So I'm not going to go into that, and I'll tell you why. Because every Monday night, Adam has his training, and he shows you all that you need to do to get to SDVF. SDVF is our juicy level. I call it the juicy level. So that is where you go. If you, I've only just started this, but if you ask me a question, I'll say to you, have you gone through the success system? Have you watched the compensation plan? Have you watched the high 5? Do you know what the high 5 is? Okay. And so high 5, sharing, that's the system, is sharing, reaching out, follow up, events, and customer care. And it's all in that PDF. Yeah, so that's how you get that. Now, the thing that will really propel you in your business is your why. Why are you doing this? If your why is not big enough that it makes you emotional, it needs to change. If, because I say if this is where you want to take your business, if you want to live a life of freedom, you want to start living on your own terms, your why needs to be very powerful. Your why needs to be something that will get you up at an untimely hour and will get you putting your posts together, okay? Your why will get you up doing things when you don't feel like it, all right? So that's what a why is, you know, and it could be anything. It needs to be specific. Financial freedom is not specific. It's too fluffy, okay? What are the specifics? What is it you want to do? What are your dollar amounts, okay? How many people do you want to help? Now, in saying that, don't be attached to the outcome. What I mean by that is you get into this business and you're like, oh man, I know this person that I can help. I did exactly the same thing, reached out to them and no one answered, okay? Don't be attached to the outcome. All you need to do is focus on, where's my rubber? The high 5. Because there are people watching you and you don't know that they're watching. And it's usually not your family. If they are watching, they're probably like, nah. You know, it's not always your family. Your family may probably be the last people to join you. My husband joined me in my 5th month. I didn't really expect him, but just keep doing your high 5 because there are some people in this team that I didn't know. And I haven't had, I haven't asked them how they got to connect with me, but just keep doing your high 5. Now, here's the other thing. Where's my brother? If you want some Christmas money, the things that you don't like doing, you start doing. All right? The things you don't like doing are the things that you need to do. If you are not reaching out to 5 people a day, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 connecting with people, following up with people, those are the things that you should be doing. It's the things that are... I will just mute everybody. Where are we? Mute. Okay. So, yeah. If you are not comfortable doing sharing, maybe putting out some lives, then maybe those are the things that you should be doing, okay? Those are the things that will really expand and extend you, the things that make you uncomfortable. And I think I shared in a live today or a video today, do one thing every day that makes you uncomfortable, all right? So I have in front of me, and I messaged you all before this meeting, your goals. I'm not going to share what your goals are, but the first thing is we have quite a few goals. Now, your goals are to be where you can see them, okay? Big why is your first thing, your big why. We're coming up to Christmas. What you do this month will determine what next month will be, because next month your pay is on the 10th, and if you got your bonus, if you get your promotion, your levels, then you'll get your bonus for next month, guys, okay? So it's about, for you, it's how many people do we want to help with their health, and how many people do we want to help with their wealth or their income, okay? And we've got a few numbers there. So what does that look like? Obviously, health of customers. And how do you do that? There's different ways of doing that. First way is just talking to people, listening to people. If you're on Facebook, watching people. I have actually reached out personally to some people. I say, hey, how's it going? Look, I notice you're not sleeping very well. I might have something that will help you. I don't know, but it might help you. Whoa, it did. This person had insomnia and she's sleeping. She's just noticed she's sleeping a lot more. She's got a pep in her step. I got a message from her, and it's just amazing what's happened. So it's about reaching out to people. First thing, and the other thing is sharing. You really don't know who's watching you. Just share every day. Make a plan to share every day. And in the, I'll show you. Where are we? Share screen. Okay, so share my screen. Yep. Go through the success system. The success system will show you where the starter guide is. And here it is here. Let's preview it. The starter guide has posts that you can share. The starter guide has, for those of you who are new, some new posts there. It's got scripts, guys. The starter guide has everything that you need to start off this really well. How do we zoom this? Zoom. It's got here questions. How to become a master asker. And that's what I love about this business. We're not about, hey, you should get on fruits and vegetables, blah, 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 blah. Look here, it's got what is it that interests you about whatever? What do you think these could do for your health? What are your health goals? How much fruits and veggies do you get in? And as far as a business is concerned, what do you do? How long have you been doing it? How long do you wish to do it? Do you enjoy it? What are your goals? You know, it's about being a master asker and really asking people questions, quality questions. Learn your story, learn the stories of others, Everything that you need is in here, and I've just taken everything from the leader and put it together all in one place. Here are your posts. Here are ideas for posts, guys. So just keep it simple. Be you. Be yourself. If you're going to share someone else's, it's better to copy it and paste it, because then it becomes yours. If you share your outline, the person might go to your outline and not to you. All right? Consistency is key. So the high five we call our daily method of operation. What are you doing daily? And so I actually want to draw your attention to the end here. Oh, we better change these because the New Zealand prices have changed. Okay. I want to bring your attention to the end. I have put in Adam and Kira's their own books in here. And if you are having, look, responding to product program or program interest, okay? How to talk to people, what to say. The phone chat, what to say there. Look, it's got here, where is it? Tell me more about your health. And that's what I try to talk to people about. Money, okay? So if someone has objections about money, fruits and veg is only $77 per month, blah, blah, blah. And you go through this, how to deal with price objections. I usually say the premium is daily is the cost of a pineapple. But I don't get one pineapple. I actually get 26 plus fruits and vegetables into my body. If someone asks if it's a pyramid scheme, you know, it's all in there. These are the scripts that you can use to help you to be a bit more confident, okay? But let me share an easy way of doing it. This is how I do it, kind of easy. If someone asks you, or they comment, or they like, hey, what's got you interested in the juice beans? And they go, oh, you know what? Listen to them. If they're talking about health, you talk about the product. You lead with the product. If they're talking about money, you lead with the business. And guess what? Guess what has both? The business videos. Our event tonight. All right? That's what has both in it. So if they ask about this, which they mostly do, I go to them because I've watched most of the business videos. Now, let's see if we can find these, guys. Guys, get to know where everything is. Now, this is perfect. Business videos. You find it in there. Just click on business videos and go and find it. All right, and then you'll get them all there. They're also in the success system document as well. This is taking a while to load. It's taking a while to load, so. But anyway, the business video. So when they ask about the product, I go, yeah, sure. If I sent you a video or a recording, would you be interested in watching the first 20 minutes? What are they going to say? Of course, yeah, easy. I haven't had anyone that said no. Now, if they talk about this, you just say, if I sent you a video, would you be interested in watching it? And they watch the whole lot. Now, chances are they're going to watch the whole lot, but just stipulate. Just say, look, you don't watch the whole lot, just watch the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes of all of the Zooms talk about the product. And that's what I love about the system. The system is the same. You've had a few say no, really? Oh, okay. I'd rather someone watch a video. I'd rather watch a video than someone talk to me. And so just keep it simple. I keep that simple. And I actually learned that when I was traveling, I was on the road, and I didn't have a chance to talk to them. I like to get people on the phone, but I didn't have a chance to talk to them. So I just said, do you want to watch, are you interested in watching the first 20 minutes of a recording? And I think quite a few people were interested in the business after that because they kept watching it. So that's what that is. Now, with you and where you are, Can you just, I'm just going to go to gallery view. Can I just see a show of hands? How many of you know how to look for your promotion, what do you call it, PV, or your promotion points? Put your hands up if you know how to look for your promotion points. Okay, all right, that's okay. And put your hand up if you know how to look for your PVC or how you qualify your business. 1, okay, that's good. That's all right. Okay, let's share screen and I'm going to go into something with you just quickly. There is a VO training and they might do it better than I am. I'm still learning, but they might do it. Can you all see my screen? Okay, so let's go into, I save everything in my bookmarks bar here just so I can access it. Now, so in order for you to really understand where you are and start looking at your bonuses, you need to know, so we're in a new month here. So it always starts, these start in a new month. You need to know where to find everything. Now, there is probably an easier way to do this, but in terms of your levels, how to hit SDVF and so on and so forth, I kind of go into here. I mean, there might be an easier way. If you know it, just message me, just tell me. But I started off going into customer orders, order analysis. That's how I started. And Debbie has, she has allowed me to look at hers and to show you how we can do that. So, Debbie, where are you? So Debbie, you won't have to click on someone else's because you just stay in your own. All, because you want to look at all levels. The select type is all types for fast tracking. And if you want to look at where you are in terms of your level, you go back to when you joined up. Okay, so I think Debbie was about July and show report. All right, so are we happening? And I'll show you where you can find your points. Now that's going to, okay, so Debbie's points at the moment, so Debbie's SDVF, but down here at the bottom right in your customer analysis, that's where you will find your points. So Debbie's way over 4,000. 4,000 is what you need to hit SDVF, all right? So that's where you find your points because it's based on the orders. 4,000 points to hit SDVF, guys. You'll get a $400 bonus. But here's the thing, know when you joined because that happens in your first 40 days. You actually have 60 days to hit SDVF with the 4,000 points. If you don't, it's okay. We devise a plan for you to do that if you don't hit that. So don't worry about that, okay? But if that's what you want to achieve, you look for promo PV at the bottom of your customer analysis, all right? And for every premium, you get 352 points, okay? So how does that work and how do we get to SDVF easily? By, here's you sharing with the 2 or the 3 people. Because if you get 3 premium orders, 3 times 352, that's 1,056 points. Now when you share with what's an F name? Fran, Sarah and Sally, and you teach them to do that too, they'll get those points. Not only will they get them, but you get them as well, okay? And there's 4,000 points for you just like that. And that's sharing the business. sharing the videos, sharing Bring Back the Joy, okay? That's how you get to SDVF the fast way, all right? And that's where you look for your points in that. So let me share this again. Okay, so here we are, Debbie. Those are promo PV. Now what I'm going to show you is how to, how shall I do that? It's a bit different at the moment because we're still doing the changeover, so you won't always find, let me see. I want to show you how to find your performance bonus. This is what gets you qualified. Now, this is the start of the month, so that's where that is. But your performance bonus is actually the amount of money that goes through your business. And let me show you why that is important. I'll just quickly show you why that's important. I won't go into it too much, but if you have $1,800 going through your business, this is what happens. Now, that's called qualifying, okay? And qualifying, we have 5 of the team that qualified last month. Maybe one qualified a couple qualified earlier. And what that means, guys, we always talk about the retail profit, the commission, and the bonus. That's this magic money here. It's the free money. And, you know, when I was looking into network marketing, firstly, I hated it because it was salesy. And secondly, I didn't like how I thought that we were pushing up the people above us, when in fact we can actually bypass them too, okay? So what this means is, this is commission. Let me show you how this works. Let's say we've got Linda, Adam, Kira, Tracy, me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now that 1,800 points goes through your business, you qualify, okay? And if you bring in customers, it's money that the company rewards you for being a worker. That's what it is. Now, if I qualify and everyone else qualifies above me, which they are, it's easy to qualify every month if you keep doing the work. This is what happens. Now, if for some, you get 4% commission of that money. So the minimum is 1,800. So what's 4% of 1,800? 180 is 10%, 90%. Maybe let's say $70 for about 4%. So let's say $60. I'm not sure. I'm not good at math. $60. We get a commission of $60 when we qualify. But guess what? Not only do I get that, but if Tracy's qualified, so does Tracy. If Kira's qualified, so does Kira. If Adam's qualified, so does Adam. And if Linda's qualified, so does Linda. $60. Do you understand that? That's the commission. That's that beach money. Now, if for some reason, which is very, very unlikely, Adam chooses not to, he doesn't do any work, which is unlikely. Now, above Linda is Lauren. If it goes 5 levels down, if I get my qualification, then I get 60, Tracy, 2, 3. Now, if he chooses not to qualify and do any work, it'll skip him and jump up to Linda and then go 5 up to Lauren. See how that works? That's the workers. We're rewarding the workers. And so the main things you have to worry about, this is all you have to worry about, is to get to SDVF. First thing. The second thing is to qualify. Now, if you're sharing the business with friends and family and people that aren't friends, that's easy to do. I won't go into how that happens. It's just bringing in, you know, people, but your team actually help you do that too, okay? Then the next thing is to teach your team how to do the same. And so we had awesome people, 5 people qualify, maybe 4, 3, 5 last month. And now they are preparing their business to be more sustainable. Because really, seriously, guys, you don't want to be doing this every month, do you? The retail every month, putting orders in, orders like that. I know I don't. I will because I know how powerful this is, but at the beginning, that's what we do to build up our business. But you don't want to be doing it for the next 2-3 years to qualify. You start building a sustainable business. And that's just one line. That's just one teamie. One teamie, guys. If you have 5 like this who qualify, can you see the power of what this industry is? The power of that beach money, you know? 72. Oh, there we go. I was close. I did say 70. $72. And that's just $1,800. That's the minimum. But that's just one line. That is my line. It goes up as far as Linda. Okay? And I don't mind that. I don't mind that because this is all about attracting more into our lives. And if I can help Tracy and Kira and Adam, you know what? They actually help me. They come down and help me. Tracy helps me so much. Linda, I go into her team and she helps my business as well. And so that's what this is about. So if you are prepared to take it to the next level, the first thing for you is to get to SDVF. I've never really liked the, get to SDVF and blah, 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 blah. But because I see the power of this, and I know sometimes we need some incentive, and I know most of you guys, when I did the game plan chat with me, you told me that I could kick your butts. Those were your words. I just want to see this for you because I know how powerful it is and I know what your goals are. You know, we all come from different levels. We have families. Some of us are approaching retirement. But what this can mean for you, and I've seen it. I've seen it at conference, which I'll talk about too. I've seen what this does for people and the freedom that is received from it. And that's why they speak so passionately about this. It is. It's just an amazing opportunity that if we just give a couple of years, if we give a couple of years of our lives, you can actually do it sooner. There is a guy, he's just reached NMD in 8 months, okay? They have 4 young children, and, it's entirely up to you. So your why is important. I know most of your whys, and that's why I'm here to, okay, what are our goals this month? I've written them up there. What are your goals? I'll message you. It's part of my 90-day tasks is to help you guys get to where you want to be. What are your goals? You help your team. You give great customer service. I got 2 messages back. One message, I sent out some little notes, and she just said, "You made my day." Another one put it up on Facebook, and she actually cancelled her order, but I still sent something out to her. Okay, now I don't know if she's going to come back. It doesn't bother me. I just wanted to send them out to everyone that had become a customer, send something out, and just to thank them for being a customer. And I sent some little cards and recipes and blah, 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 So This is your business. This is your business. You know where everything is, know where your, know what the compensation plan is. Do you know how many points it takes to get to SDVF? Do you know how many points it takes to get to SC and what you need for SC? Okay? Because if you don't know that, you won't have that path or that vision. So get your Fast Track Freedom Plan. I've got mine up here. Get your Fast Track Freedom Plan. It's in your VO. But everything you need. It's got the steps to get to SDVF, SC, and your bonuses. Know exactly what you need. Know what levels you need to reach this month. And so most of you are SDVF. Actually, you know what? I think everyone, if you're SDVF, obviously in this here you'd be going for SC, but most of you here would be SDVF. So what do you need? Well, I need to send out this video, this recording to people. I need to get, if I've got family back in New Zealand, I need to know where H and Debbie and Liz are going so that I can put people in front of them, because I'm going to zoom in Adam and Kira as well. I need to know where they're going and what time, and I need to connect with my family now and share this amazing gift with them. Okay? What else do I need to do? Connect with people, start listening to people, my family, maybe my friends, just sharing, doing the high fives every day. And, you know, it's just like Tracy said, it's this community. We attract what we put out. You know, if we're a bit fearful, we're going to attract that fear. If we're a bit fearful about sharing the product, we're going to attract that, and we might have people a bit doubtful about it. If we are fearful about sharing the business, which is actually the easiest thing to do, because you're sharing the videos. But if you're a bit fearful about that, go into the Success System and watch those videos with Anthony Robbins, Eric Worre, Jim Rohn, Rise of the Entrepreneur. If you're fearful sharing the business, read GoPro. That's my challenge for you today, is to read GoPro this month. To read GoPro. And everyone that I've spoken to, it's read GoPro, guys. It's how to really understand this business. So we've got conference coming up. Oh, firstly, we've got New Zealand. For those of you who have family in New Zealand, it's just about getting people in front of Adam, of Liz. Look at Liz's story. His story's amazing. Get people in front of Liz. Debbie's coming back. You know, let's get people in front of you, of these people, so that you can, you'll probably be there, because I'm going to zoom everything in. Hopefully it works okay. I hope they've got good Wi-Fi. Actually, I'll have a but I'm zooming Adam in, so he's going to be there, or Kira. That's the first goal for this month. This month is going to determine your Christmas. The next goal is not so much for this month, but is to conference. And I was told that, you know, conference, unless you're dying or someone's dying, it's a non-negotiable. And you know what? I heard that. I hang off everything Adam says, because I like watching people who are doing who are successful. So when Adam said conference, I'm like, okay, I'm there. When he told me to read GoPro, I read it in a week. Okay? So it's about going to conference and really seeing what happens here. It's really powerful when people are all together. Tonight's event was powerful. But when you actually go to conference and see what's happening there, you make amazing goals. If you want to see conference, you can actually search in Juice Plus Australia, New Zealand, and all the talks are there. It's in YouTube. And so we've got New Zealand. New Zealand was all part of my vision for 90 days for the gift project. And there is talk that, well, we're going back to New Zealand anyway in January, but Adam actually shared in a training that he's going back to do a tour as well. So I keep messaging him and I said, we're going to New Zealand in January, so I'm not sure if that's why he's going, but he said that he's going to tour in January, which will work out the same time as our expo. So get your why and start preparing for Christmas and what Christmas can be for you this year. I'm not always I don't like pushing the money thing because that's what Christmas would be. But you know what? It's about choices. It's about making choices and living life on our own terms and not having to wait for payday or wait for or save for Christmas. That's what I realise. It's about living life on our own terms, and it's about just realising what you do this month can determine your Christmas. You're with your family and with your children, yourself. I really love giving gifts. I have a sister who loves giving gifts as well, and it's just an awesome time of the year to do that. And saying that, we actually won't be around anywhere. We'll actually be travelling on the road, but I look forward to going to spend time with my sisters over Christmas. So what is the cost of conference? Yeah, okay, let's put some questions out, guys. Conference, I actually put it up in the team page. I did put it up. That's a thing with Facebook. All the posts go up to the top. It's to the top.
You don't need teeth.
It was something like 308 for early bird, and where is it? Conference. And if you miss out on early bird, it was something like 358. It's like $50 more, if I remember right. Yeah, it's about $50 more. So $308. So I think I didn't pay the early bird. I actually paid like 2 weeks before conference this year, because I joined in May. Conference was in June. But guys, if you can get that soon, you can secure a place for conference. And you know what it does for you energetically? It prepares you for conference. You might think, I might just wait, and you might have to. But energetically, it prepares you. What do you want to have happen in your business before conference? Right? Where do you want to be before conference? So conference is June. Where do you want to be before conference? So that's it. Let's get moving. You just reach out to me. I'm willing to do 3 ways, or bring in Adam to do 3 ways, especially if you get some males interested. It's part of my 90-day plan is to help you with 3 ways. We did have, I might have shared this, but there was someone that wasn't really reaching out for 3 ways, and maybe 2 months into the business, we did a 3-way and it just clicked. I've been doing it wrong. It's not about selling. I didn't actually talk about, I would get on a chat with people and we wouldn't talk about the product for a while. I get to know what they're like, what is it? I would get some customers and they just go, I just love it. I love the product. And what I tried to do is try to draw out of them, well, what is it that interests you? What is it do you feel it can do for you? Diabetes. Any ailments. And then what I'll do is I'll take them to the testimonials page, add them and tag them in some testimonials. Just try to keep it simple. Any other questions? If you haven't put up your goals for the month, put up your goals. Share your goals with your upline. We're all here to help each other. And those of you who have shared your goals with me, I will make you accountable for those goals. I have them right here. But it's just about helping you to achieve these things that you set out for. Now, I did say this morning too, you might have goals, and I've had goals and I've missed them. But you know what? I look back at what I did for that month and I think, whoa, you know what? If I didn't have that goal, I wouldn't have become the person that I am now. Even though I didn't reach it, I learned so much. I started doing lives. I started doing this. I started being a bit more. Now when I go to the supermarket, I talk to people. But it's not always about Juice Plus. It's just about, I want to build different business muscles in my business. So for me, it's talking to people. I'd rather just go do my shopping and then just go home, you know. I don't really talk to people. But then I realized in order to be a really good business person, okay, I need to talk to people. Hey, how's it going? How long have you been working here? Do you enjoy it? Yeah, I do. Cool. And we just have this conversation. I'm trying to start doing things that make me uncomfortable, and that's what makes me uncomfortable. So I do it. So that's why I encourage you to do is start learning, exercising your different business muscles. Read GoPro. GoPro, non-negotiable. GoPro or listen to it. It's in the Success System where you can get it. And that's where I learned this, is to start building those skills to become a professional network marketer. Not an amateur, not a dabbler, but to become a professional network marketer and learn how to share and talk with people. I didn't talk to anyone about Juice Plus today, but, just learning to talk to people. It's just getting to build those relationships. And who knows, I might come across these people again, but it's building me because I'm not very good at it at the moment yet. So if you are not good at something, then it's time to build that muscle. If you're not good at connecting with people, reach out to me, reach out to someone and go, how do I connect and reach out? What do I do? And I'll tell you, read GoPro, tell me your big why, and then we'll go through some strategies together, okay? But everything you need to know is in GoPro, the Success System, all right? Just keeping it simple. Three-way, okay, three-way. This is how we do a three-way. If you had people tonight, good question, Andrea. If you had people tonight coming on the event, you send them a message, PM. Anyone that you had on tonight, you send them a PM. Anyone that you invited, this is what I do. I invited people tonight. None of them came on. Doesn't matter. You invited some people. Some of them came on. Now, to all of them, you write them down. The 30 and 30 grid is in this files section. Whoops. And you write them down, and then you PM them and say, what did you like about the recording, about the event? Okay? And obviously, if they weren't on, you just go, hey, I've got the recording up. If I sent it to you, would you be interested? Now, this is how a three-way works. What we've noticed in the past is that people get a bit, anxious when you say, hey, can I do a three-way with my friend? And they're like, no, I don't want to talk to you anyway. I don't want to sell to me, blah, blah, blah. So what we've done in the past is you organise a time with them. Hey, is it okay what did you like about it? Is it okay if we chat at 9 o'clock or whatever about what you liked about the event? And then what you do is you create a group chat at that time. Reach out to me. I'll find Adam if we need to bring in Adam or Tracy. We'll bring in Tracy. You create a group chat in Messenger. Okay? You know how you just message people? Well, you add another person, so there's 3 of you. And then you go, hey, Sarah, thanks for jumping on the event or whatever, have a bit of a chat, but I've got H here. She might be able to answer a few questions for you. And then I'll just go in and take over. Hey, Sarah, nice to meet you. Were you on the event? What did you like? What did you like about it? What was it that interested you? And I just take over. And this happened, actually it happened to a couple of you on here, eh? I've done a 3-way. Oh, Hine, it did. Actually, you know what? Hine, can I just unmute you and can you share what you thought about a 3-way for those of the team that have never done it? Can you?
Oh, how do I unmute you, honey?
I've unmuted you. So we did a couple of 3-ways, didn't we, Hine?
Yeah, we did. It was awesome. I just watched, really, when they were talking, but
because what we just set up some chats.
Awesome because.
What did you like about that?
Some chats and. I was just watching what you did. It was awesome.
Yep.
Just about them asking the questions and you being able to answer them, because I wouldn't have been able to, what you did.
Okay. All right, because...
sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. It's a bit of a lag, eh? Carry on.
No, sorry. It's just, no, I just sat back and enjoyed it, really.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. It's just because you were very new. You were only like a couple of days into it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So that all we did is we set up a group chat, and if we did that with thanks, Hine, thank you for that. If we did a 3-way with Adam, he takes over. He just takes over. We use another way you can do a 3-way is a Zoom. And your upline or we teach you how to create a Zoom. It's easy. If you've got Zoom, you just schedule. And you can Zoom someone in and organise a time. Hey, can we have a chat? And then just say, you know, I've got, Adam actually says don't tell them he's on it. And just say, hey, I've got Adam here. He might have a few answers to some of your questions. And then he just takes over. And so what we did with Hine for the first few, I just took over and and she goes, I'm enjoying this because she's just watching, which was cool. It was cool. But, you know, it's because you're new, there might be some things that we're doing that are different to what you might be doing, you know? So that's what a 3-way chat is. We can do it in a Zoom, and then I just have a conversation. All I've learnt from Adam, and I just do what he does. I don't do it as well, but yeah. Okay. Is that clear? Is that kind of clear to you guys, Fiona? What about people that ambush you and want to just know the cost? I tried the don't have it with me at the moment. Can I send you a vid? And they, yeah. I know. I've had a few of those. So Liz has asked, what about those that just go, oh, I've had that. All right. How much does it cost? And I'll try and I'll try and do the whole, well, what is it that has you interested? I just want to know the cost. And you know what? Send them the cost. Because if the longer you leave it, you'll end up being salesy. They think you're trying to hide it. Just send it. Send it and then try and talk to them. And that's what I love about network marketing. We actually talk to people about this product as opposed to having it in a house shop and people go in and go, nah, fruits and veggies. I would have. Fruits and veggies in a capsule? Yeah, whatever. But because we talk to people and we share stories, that's what makes it more powerful. Okay? So if you can go back into if I sent you a video, would you be interested in watching it? If they just want, now, I don't know about you guys that's happened to, but because I was following the high five, sharing every day, maybe 3 posts a day, different things, juice beans, what we're eating, blah, blah, blah. I had someone come to me, she goes, how much do they cost? And I tried to, if I sent you a video? And she goes, it's okay, I've been watching you. I know all about it. Just send me the cost. And she bought. So it might be that too. It might be that they've already watched you. Okay? So go with your feeling. This business is about being intuitive, going with your feeling. Okay? Leona, when someone asks about the cost straight away, I break it down. I don't talk installments until they are more interested. I explain, cool. Yeah, actually, that's awesome. I do that too. So if someone has asked me, I'll go, it's a cost of a pineapple a day. They just laugh. And, a pineapple's about $4. But I say, but you actually get 26 plus fruits and vegetables into your body and not just a pineapple. And I eat fruits and vegetables that I don't normally eat. I don't like raw beetroot. It's gross. Yeah, so you break it down. Guys, in the starter guide, everything is there in the scripts at the back with Adam's green book. It's all at the back. Yeah, weekly, daily costs. I was in the pool swimming. The person I shared it, and he shared it with her. Oh, sorry. Leona sold me that way. Schroeder, yes, Leona. No. Okay, you know what? It's just about keeping it simple, going with your intuition, and it pays to really know what's in the starter guide, the success system, so you know exactly what business videos to share. The mummies on a mission, you're going to share to mummies. The girls just want to have funds, that's in the business videos. You want to share to I'm not sure what generation it is. What's Generation Y? Like the 20-year-olds, because they're all 20. Most of them are young. Bring back the joy. Obviously, there's a few Kiwis on it. You might share it to the Kiwis. Boss Babes, that for me is a universal one. I share that to everybody. I love that one because it's got some beautiful stories. Tracy gives an amazing product share. But it just get to really know your product, get to know where the business videos, and just go with your heart. Go with your heart. What about a person who is really interested but can't afford it, and they say they'll think about it in a few weeks? Absolutely. That's why we write them down on the 30-30 grid. Okay, write them down, write their name down, and then every day you look at who have I connected with and what date. I usually write the date, but then sometimes I don't. I'll look in my messages, and then I'll contact them in a couple of weeks. Okay, if they say, you know what, I've had a heap of people, I can't afford it at the moment, and 4 months later, they've joined, they've ordered. So respect that. Respect that people can't afford it. Actually, I'll be honest, I couldn't when I first looked into it. That was one reason why I looked into it. I waited, is because I couldn't afford to get the product and the business, because I knew I wanted to do both. Okay? Yeah, you know, we do. And we have to respect that. Don't come across too pushy. Just wait. Just wait for them. You've planted a seed. It's about planting seeds, guys. That's what you do. And I've planted seeds right at the beginning, and some people have just ordered. And that's absolutely fine. So respect them, okay? Yeah, just wait. Write their names down. Have a system where you write their name down, and then you'll be able to connect with them in a week or a couple of weeks. I'll do a couple of weeks to a month. I'll connect with them. Sometimes I haven't. Sometimes I haven't connected with them. Either maybe I forgot, but they've connected with me. If they really want it, they'll connect. They'll connect with you if they really want this. So that's all. That's all. I didn't want to go past 9, but I'll let you go back to your families. Is there anything else before we carry on? We finish? I've recorded this. I'll put it up in training. Thanks, everyone, for sharing. Let's get ready for an awesome November, starting with, you know, you can put your family and friends in front of us when we do the Zooms in New Zealand as well. So, are we doing one Thursday? No, we're not. We could do one on Thursday. Where will I be? I will be at Liz's. We should do one at your house, Liz. We'll do a home event.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do a home event because we've got nothing Thursday night. Our event is on the Friday. We've got Hamilton on Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday, I think we've got Kaipuhi. So we might be looking at Napier. I will see. I just didn't get an event there. So I know a few of you have got family in Napier. But there's no reason why you can't Zoom them in and watch us at these events. So I'll get those up and running, and those links for those events. All right. Thank you, everybody. A Gizzy. Yes. And that's what January's about. January's about the tour. Adam will go where people want him to go if he has a nice following there. So he's going to Newcastle soon. I think he's actually going to Sydney next week. So guys, if you want to go to a live event with Adam, we'll find out. I heard it was next week, next Friday, I think it was. I heard. Get people in front of him. Go. Going to one in Castle Hill. Cool. Is that with Adam, Debs? It is. Oh, wow. Oh, that must be the one that that we're talking about. Adam's
I was going to post it on Team IM. So they've got the image to post in their teams. So it will be him and Jess, and they're zooming in on Brian.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Brian is the guy that...
not Newcastle, Castle Hill, next Friday.
Okay. Awesome. Well, if you get a chance, could you post it in the team page?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, guys. All right, Ben, well, we'll leave it there. We'll wait for that. If you go there, it'll be an awesome experience. We'll actually get to talk to Adam and Jess. Is that Jess Fuller, I think? Fuller. So, yeah, just get new people there. Get people there. Yeah, no, that's all. if you can, I'm going to send some people there to Adam. I'm not sure. We'll find out where it is. But there's more power in live events. So that's all, guys. I'll let you go back to your families. And thank you, everybody. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.